Welcome to week 9 of the Mere Mortal Crew training. So this one we've done in the gym, and we'll be going through a bunch of things, but it's mostly going to be handstands, rowing, and a little playing around at the end. One right here is just practicing his freestanding handstand, trying to do a handstand push-up, I believe. Finally gets it here at the end. Dodgy. So this day is sort of a play around for us, to be honest. We don't take it too seriously, or at least I don't. And what I really am trying to work more on is form. So it doesn't matter so much if the reps aren't that great, although Juan seems to be pretty happy with his performance. Doesn't matter too much if the reps aren't there. It's more about trying to get that form right. And you're going to see a classic example of how Juan does not know how to do handstand form. Kick up is fine. You can kick up into it however you want, but just holding those feet apart. Oh, Juan. And the back bend as well. I try to teach him how to do these better, but no, as he mentioned in a recent podcast, he's not into that sort of that keen of the handstands, I think, as I am, and wants to do his own way. And he can manage to do it semi good. Like that was probably about 7 seconds there, but he has managed I think like 17 seconds and higher. Right here, it's me just playing around with the handstand push-ups. I've been doing a lot of work against the wall, so this is me just trying to bring that energy and effort into free handstanding. It's okay. This first video was a bit poorer than the next one you'll see afterwards, and I struggle with the strength component of it, really. I've always really struggled with the pressing through the shoulders. My shoulder strength has never been that great. And what I'm really trying to do in here is just work on that movement coming down and in, and doing it slowly as well. That's a little trick Juan likes to do just there. And he, like you can see, he doesn't have struggle with the strength part. For him, it's the balance and the stability. Also, he's had notoriously weak wrists. So for him, it's more about those sorts of things. And for me, balance is okay. I can get up into it well enough. But yeah, as you can see, the form there is pretty crap. Don't want to be going directly down. Want to be more bending forward and keeping my body in a straight line. You can see I'm bending at the hips there and allowing my legs to go over the head to maintain the balance, which is not ideal. Not ideal. This one's a bit better. You'll see when I get up into it. First of all, I get up into them a lot quicker and a lot easier. And that, to be honest, is almost required for a good session, because if you play around with just trying to get into the top position, you're going to struggle. So you can see there I can just about get down. Once again, not perfect form, not super pretty, but just working on trying to get my head to touch the ground and get back up. To be honest, I probably really need to be doing it fast, because I just don't have the strength for that long negative down and then I guess the explosion required to get back up. So I really probably should be doing it a bit quicker, but I do want to be doing it with control as well. So I suppose finding that balance is the next trick for me. One here is attempting his 100-meter on the rowing challenge. I counted this beforehand, and he manages to do this in 18 pulls. That's how many pulls it takes him. You can see we've weighted down there. With him, and you're going to notice with me, I am a lot longer. So just taller legs, taller upper body. And so for me, I can go a lot further back. What time he managed to get here? 16.9 seconds, which, to be honest, I think is a PB for him. For our challenge, it's 15.3, so he's going to have to shave off, basically 1.5 seconds from that, which will be a challenge. For me, I'm a bit closer than him, so this is my best ever rowing time, and I suppose just some techniques, some form criticism. I feel like I'm relying on the arms a lot, and I want to be using more explosions in the legs. But what I do feel as well is that getting the more reps in is better. So I managed to do this in 16 seconds. 16.2 seconds for 16 reps. So there's only a 0.7 difference between us, but I managed to get an extra, like, he took an extra 0.7 seconds to do an extra 2 reps. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm guessing it's because I can pull a lot further back. This was one, I guess, playing around with shoulder press, doing 100 kgs. What? Strong. I can barely lift up 60. And yeah, he's doing 100 like it's nothing. So once again, that was a bit better, I guess, because you could see my body was in a perfect line there, but I just lost the balance. I sped this one up because it was a bit of a nothing video, to be honest, just showing me trying to get up and showing how much wasted time is used up in a session, just trying to get up into the handstand. Yeah, I don't know what it would be, but it's probably for every one handstand that I get up, there's about 10 falling over. Juan likes to practice these on the wall, and you can see here how quickly he can go up and down, and also the fact he doesn't need to go like 3 times the distance I do with my arms. There's a little trick he likes to do, holding it there and then pushing up. He actually held it for a long time here and used up all his energy. He couldn't get up. And this is one of me playing around with the one-arm handstands. It's a lot of fun. I do enjoy doing it. I'm not particularly good at it, but I do enjoy doing it. And this is something I'll just do on a fun day. It's nothing too crazy and nothing worth really talking about. As you can see, I can get up into it semi-okay, and I don't know, it looks cool, but I'm so far off it that it's not even worth talking about, really. Anyway, that's the roundup of our week 9 of training. Hope you enjoyed.